Reaching 70 is an achievement in itself, but truly winning at 70? Now that's a whole different league. Forget trophies and world records. Real success at this stage of life isn't measured in medals, but in the small, everyday victories that prove you've lived well, taken care of yourself, and still have the zest to enjoy life. Think about it. Being able to move with ease, think clearly, laugh with loved ones, and embrace each day with energy. These are the real wins that many take for granted. If you're 70 and still doing these 6 things, congratulations. You're not just getting older, you're thriving, and that's worth celebrating. So, what are these 6 powerful indicators that you're truly winning at life after 70? Stick with me because some of them might just surprise you. First, if you can climb a flight of stairs without gasping for air. Climbing a flight of stairs might seem like just another part of your daily routine. Heading to the bedroom, grabbing a snack from the kitchen, or visiting a friend. But did you know that this simple action is actually a powerful indicator of your overall health? If you can climb stairs without gasping for air, congratulations, you're ahead of the curve. You might not think of it as an achievement, but it's actually a sign that your heart, lungs, and muscles are working in harmony, keeping you strong and resilient. As we age, cardiovascular fitness naturally declines. According to the American Heart Association, by the time you hit 70, your aerobic capacity may have dropped by as much as 40% compared to when you were 30. That's a big number. But here's the good news. It's not set in stone. Staying active and challenging your body, yes, even by climbing stairs, can help slow down that decline. Stairs are like nature's built-in fitness test. They demand effort from your heart, lungs, and muscles all at once, making them a perfect, no-equipment-needed workout that sneaks into your daily life. A fascinating European study put this to the test. Researchers asked participants over 60 to climb 3 flights of stairs in under 90 seconds. The results were eye-opening. Those who managed to do it had a significantly lower risk of heart disease over the next decade. That means something as simple as taking the stairs today could be a predictor of your future health. Now picture this. You're visiting a friend who lives in an apartment building. The elevator is out of order. Do you wait in the lobby, hoping it starts working, or do you confidently head for the stairs, treating them as just another part of your day? If you can take them in stride, maybe even crack a joke about it at the top, you're not just climbing stairs, you're proving to yourself that you're still strong, capable, and full of life. Being able to tackle stairs without feeling like you just ran a marathon is a huge win. It means your heart is pumping efficiently, your lungs are delivering oxygen like a pro, and your muscles are holding up under pressure. So the next time you face a set of stairs, take them with pride. Maybe even skip the elevator on purpose. Think of it as your personal victory lap, because if you can still climb stairs with ease at 70, you're not just aging, you're thriving. Next, remember yesterday's lunch. Recalling what you had for lunch yesterday might seem trivial. After all, most people don't stop to analyze every meal they eat. But when you think about it, memory plays a huge role in how we age. It's not just about remembering what was on your plate. It's about keeping your mind sharp, engaged, and ready for the next challenge. Cognitive decline is a real concern as we get older. According to the Alzheimer's Association, about 1 in 9 adults over 65 experience some form of memory impairment. That's around 11% of the population, a statistic that might make you pause for a moment. But here's the good news. If you can easily recall that you had a tuna sandwich with a side of chips or a slice of chocolate cake for dessert, it's a sign that your brain is still firing on all cylinders. Memory is like a muscle. It grows stronger the more you use it. Think of it as a workout for your brain, happening effortlessly as you go about your day. When you remember something as simple as yesterday's lunch, you're flexing those cognitive muscles. And if you can recall the conversation you had over lunch or a funny comment someone made, that's even better. Imagine sitting at dinner with your family, and your grandchild asks, "Grandma, what did you have for lunch yesterday?" You smile and respond without hesitation, "Oh, I had a big salad with grilled chicken and a slice of apple pie. It was delicious." Not only does this showcase your memory, but it also fosters connection. Sharing small details about your day keeps you engaged with the world around you. Memory is linked to so many factors: staying active, eating a balanced diet, and keeping your mind engaged. Studies show that simple activities like reading, doing puzzles, or even chatting with friends can help maintain cognitive function. And if you add brain-boosting foods like berries, nuts, and leafy greens to your diet, you're giving your memory an extra boost. So, if you can chuckle about what you ate yesterday, recall your favorite dessert, or even retell a funny story related to a meal, you're doing more than just remembering. You're proving that your mind is still in the game, sharp and ready for whatever comes next. Keep those memories coming, because every small victory in recall is worth celebrating. Let's talk about balance now. Balance is one of those things we take for granted until it starts slipping away. I'm not talking about juggling responsibilities or maintaining work-life balance. No, this is much simpler, yet profoundly more important. I mean the ability to physically balance on one foot for just 10 seconds. It sounds like child's play, something you might do as a party trick or during a yoga class, but don't be fooled. This small act is actually a gold standard test for longevity. Imagine standing in your living room and someone dares you to lift one foot off the ground and hold your balance for 10 seconds. No big deal, right? Well, research tells a different story. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that individuals in their 70s who could balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds had a 50% lower chance of experiencing major health complications in the coming years. Yes, you read that correctly. 50%. That's like a hidden superpower, something that requires no medication, no fancy equipment, just a bit of concentration and regular practice. Balance is not just about standing still or looking graceful. It's an intricate dance between coordination, strength, and mental focus. When you balance on one foot, multiple systems in your body spring into action. Your muscles fire up, your core engages, and your brain sends out rapid signals to keep you steady. It's a silent symphony of movement happening beneath the surface. And whether you realize it or not, it has a huge impact on your overall health. Think about it. If you can maintain balance, you're reducing your risk of falls, one of the biggest threats to health and independence as we age. Falls are responsible for countless hospital visits, broken bones, and long recovery periods that can strip away quality of life. But strong balance is your built-in defense. It means your muscles are active, your coordination is intact, and your brain is working in sync with your body. Now picture this. You're taking a walk in the park, and you see someone in their 70s standing on one foot with ease. Maybe they're stretching, or maybe they're just showing off for the younger crowd. Either way, it's impressive. It's a sign that their body and mind are still working together seamlessly. And if you can do the same, you're proving that you too are in tune with your body. Being able to balance on one foot for 10 seconds isn't just a fun little challenge. It's an indicator of physical mastery, something even younger people struggle with. If you can do it, you're maintaining strength, stability, and control over your movements, all key components of aging well. It also means you're lowering your risk of injuries and serious health issues tied to falls. So the next time you have a chance, test yourself. Stand tall, lift one foot, and see how long you can hold it. You might be surprised by what it reveals about your overall health. And if you can do it with confidence, take a moment to appreciate that you're winning at life in a way many never consider. Now let's talk about something that's truly priceless: the joy of a hearty laugh. Connection. It's one of those things we don't always think about, yet it shapes every part of our lives. And at 70, if you can still find deep, meaningful connections with others, you are truly winning at life. But connection isn't just about being surrounded by people. It's about feeling seen, heard, and understood. It's about those moments when you share a laugh so deep it shakes your belly, when a simple glance from a friend says everything, or when you can still find humor even in life's unpredictable twists and turns. Laughter, after all, is one of the strongest forms of connection. If you're still cracking jokes, finding humor in the absurdity of life, or sharing stories that make others smile, you're not just physically alive, you're emotionally thriving. And that's no small thing. Studies from Stanford University have shown that laughter reduces stress hormones, boosts the immune system, and even increases pain tolerance. Think about that for a second. Something as simple as a genuine, hearty laugh doesn't just make you feel better in the moment, it literally strengthens your body and mind. It's easy to dismiss humor as just a way to pass time, but it's so much more than that. Humor is resilience. It's proof that no matter what life has thrown at you, you haven't let it break your spirit. Maybe you've had to say goodbye to loved ones. Maybe your body doesn't move as quickly as it used to. Maybe the world feels a little different now than it did before. But if you can still laugh, if you can still find joy in the small, everyday moments, that means you're still standing strong. And that's something worth celebrating. I remember a dear friend who had been through her fair share of hardships. She had lost her husband, battled illness, and seen the world around her change in ways she never expected. But you know what she never lost? Her ability to find humor in the everyday. She could tell a story about the most ordinary thing, a trip to the grocery store, a misunderstanding at the doctor's office, even a moment of forgetfulness, and turn it into something that had everyone in the room laughing. And when she laughed, you could see it. She wasn't just telling a joke, she was embracing life. She was proving, with every chuckle and every witty remark, that her spirit was still as strong as ever. Connection doesn't always have to be through words. Sometimes it's in a shared smile with a stranger. Sometimes it's in the warmth of an old friend's voice. Sometimes it's simply in the ability to sit in silence with someone and know that you are not alone. At 70, connection might look different than it did at 30 or 40, but it's no less important. If anything, it matters more than ever. So if you can still share a joke, if you can still laugh at life's unpredictability, if you can still find ways to connect, through humor, through love, through simple human moments, then you are winning in ways that truly matter. Because in the end, life isn't measured by what we've lost. It's measured by how much we've continued to hold on to joy, to embrace the ones we love, and to keep finding reasons to laugh. And that, my friend, is a victory worth celebrating. Let's talk about cooking for yourself. Cooking for yourself isn't just about making a meal. It's about maintaining your independence, nourishing your body, and keeping your mind engaged. If you're 70 and can still step into the kitchen, pick up a knife, and prepare a meal, you're doing something truly remarkable. Think about it. Cooking isn't just about following a recipe. It requires physical ability to stand and move, dexterity to chop and stir, and memory to recall ingredients and cooking times. It's a daily exercise in coordination, creativity, and self-care, proving that you are still in control of your life. The act of cooking is far more than just putting food on a plate. Studies have shown that older adults who regularly prepare their own meals tend to have better overall health, lower rates of chronic disease, and a more balanced diet compared to those who rely on processed foods or takeout. A long-term study in Sweden found that seniors who cooked at home had a 25% lower risk of heart disease and diabetes. Cooking allows you to control what goes into your meals, ensuring that you get the right nutrients without the excess salt, sugar, and preservatives found in many store-bought options. Every time you pick up a pan or mix ingredients, you're not just feeding yourself, you're actively investing in your health and longevity. But let's talk about something even deeper. Cooking isn't just a physical act, it's an emotional and psychological experience. There's a special kind of satisfaction that comes from creating something from scratch, from transforming simple ingredients into a dish that's comforting and nourishing. It's a reminder that you still have the ability to care for yourself, that you still have purpose and agency in your life. Whether you're making a warm bowl of soup, a fresh salad, or your favorite childhood dish, you're participating in something that connects you to your past and keeps you engaged in the present. Maybe you're following a recipe passed down from your mother, or perhaps you're recreating a meal from a memorable vacation. Cooking is an act of storytelling, of preserving tradition, and of honoring the joy that food brings into our lives. And let's not forget the mindfulness aspect. Cooking forces you to slow down, to focus on the textures, smells, and flavors of your food. It's a form of meditation that allows you to be fully present in the moment. The rhythm of chopping vegetables, the gentle stirring of a pot, the aroma filling the kitchen, all of these create a sense of calm and accomplishment. You're not just making a meal, you're engaging in an act of self-love. Now picture this. You're in your kitchen, flipping pancakes, tossing a salad, or stirring a hearty stew. You're not just cooking, you're celebrating your independence, fueling your body with good food, and embracing the simple joys of life. This isn't just about staying self-sufficient. It's about proving to yourself that age is just a number and that you are still very much in the game. Each of these 6 abilities, climbing stairs, recalling yesterday's lunch, balancing on one foot, laughing often, maintaining friendships, and cooking for yourself, may seem small when looked at individually, but together they paint a picture of a life that is thriving. These aren't just physical capabilities, they're markers of resilience, adaptability, and joy. At 70, being able to do these things isn't just about survival, it's about truly living. So the next time you step into the kitchen to cook, remember, you're not just making a meal, you're making a statement. You're showing the world and yourself that you are still strong, capable, and full of life. And that is a victory worth celebrating. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 things are you still doing with pride? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content. Together, let's keep proving that 70 is just another chapter, one where we keep winning at life, one step, one laugh, and one home-cooked meal at a time.